I grew up in a small town, and it's just been a dream of mine to be able to do these large murals and give back to these communities that raised me, and that have turned into, some of them have turned into ghost towns. So it's really cool to be able to go in and do a mural over a week's time and really get some excitement about revitalization in these small town communities with color and my passion. Yeah, so today we're finishing up, so I'm super stoked at the way that it's turning out. But Craig and Selena asked me to come to town after they'd watched, me travel and do murals on social media. And it was really exciting just because this wall is in a really great location with all the traffic that goes by. And as you can tell, it's huge. And so with a name like Eden, Texas, it was really an easy concept to come up with that was going to be something really fun and something that really excited me personally and challenged me on a new level with this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the girl's face, this is the first time I've ever done a really big face, and for it to be 30 feet tall was like, oh my gosh, if I don't nail this, people are going to be able to pick it apart. But it turned out really great, and I love her eyes and the little Texas wildflowers in her hair. And then the deer was kind of like a sad spot for me yesterday, and this morning I've been working on it, and I'm really loving the way that he's turning out. He's going to look awesome. So to be honest with you, this is just my favorite mural in general because I really challenged myself with the imagery that I chose. So for it to kind of really turn out the way that I had it in my head is just really exciting for me. That is my husband. That's a man-slave is my, no, I'm just kidding. He's my husband, but he's actually a B-1 pilot back home, and he travels with me when he has time to help me knock these out. He's been there since day one, so we've been able to kind of slowly teach him the way that I do stuff. So for him to be able to tackle flowers today so that I could focus more on the face and the deer has been just amazing, and he's been a great help. And then of course we bring our dogs. Oso, who's Instagram famous, not really, but kind of. He's my Great Dane, and then Sandy, my little golden retriever. So Oso's a little over a year, and he's a European Great Dane, so he's will be close to 200 pounds full grown. I grew up in Rural, which is a town of 600 people, about an hour north of Abilene, and I just remember growing up there and how magical as a kid it was growing up in a small town, how much freedom there was, and the jubilees and things. And then as I got older, it turned to a ghost town. So for me to be able to go and give something super bright and colorful that excites people to move back to small towns or to come figure out what all there's hidden in small towns that is worth finding is a pretty honor for me to be able to do that. I've never even been to Marfa. Isn't that sad? I've always seen them, and I think that they're really cool. But right now we're just kind of going wherever the towns call, and maybe one day we'll make it down there. But it is really neat, some of the stuff they have going on. I've heard about it. Nobody's actually contacted me directly about it, but I've seen it on Facebook. I've shown at Raw in San Angelo before Canvas Works, and San Angelo kind of has it going on the art scene. You guys are doing some really cool stuff over there, so that's awesome. Maybe one day we'll make over there for murals as well, so that'll be cool. I guess, when parents have kids and they're creative and they really encourage their creativity when they're small, and they're so proud of their little kids for being artists, and then they grow up and they want them to go get a real job. Well, I've been able to make a really good living doing what I love to do, and I wish that I would have had encouragement younger so that I could have maybe stopped from making some mistakes just because I thought I had to go this way, and really just owning that you can be creative, you can be successful, and you don't have to change for the world. So support your young artists, support your creatives, and buy art, buy local art.